every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. And today I'm gonna try Laura's beef stew, though I'm afraid there's something wrong with the measurements because, okay, this is how Laura's main ingredients look like and this is how mine do. I feel like I have way more meat and like carrots, for example, while all the rest are somewhat similar. So if you're up to experiment a little bit with me today and see how this turns out in the very end, then keep on watching. We're gonna need around 2 kilos of chuck roast, cut into bite-sized pieces, 500 grams of potatoes, cut into large chunks, 5 carrots, cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 huge onion or 2 smaller ones, cut into large chunks, 3 stalks of celery, cut into bite-sized pieces, 4 cloves of garlic, chopped, 150 grams of frozen peas, thawed, 3.5 cups of beef broth, 1 cup of red wine, 80 grams of tomato paste, 30 grams of flour, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 grams of fresh thyme, 3 grams of fresh rosemary, minced, 2 bay leaves, and salt and pepper. You know what? I took the largest pot I own just because looking at all the meat and all the veggies and having in mind that I want to brown everything, I need the extra surface, and also I feel like I need extra room to just, mix like a true cook. So the biggest pot it is, don't laugh. So I'm gonna add the olive oil now and I'm gonna preheat it over high heat. I want the oil to be piping hot, actually to even see some smoke there. So once that happens, I'm gonna add the meat, season it with some salt and pepper, and cook for 7 minutes. Okay, as you saw, I removed the meat onto a plate with a slotted spoon, and actually I've decided, that's hot, I've decided to make it in batches just because, I have a lot of meat. So now to the pot, I'm gonna add all the veggies, potatoes, carrots, garlic, celery, onion. I'm gonna season it with some salt and pepper and cook for 5 minutes. Okay, so I actually cooked for 10 minutes because, well, as I said, I have a lot of things, so 5 minutes were not enough. Now I'm gonna add the flour, and while stirring constantly, I'm gonna cook for 2 more minutes. Okay, and now where's the wine? I'm gonna add the wine and while still stirring constantly, I'm gonna cook it for 1 minute. Okie doke. Now, where's my tomato paste? I'm gonna add the tomato paste and stir it in. Okay, time for the beef broth, for the bay leaves, and what do we have there? Thyme and rosemary to go in as well. And I'm gonna bring everything to a boil. Look at it bubble! Ooh, it smells serious. Okay, so now to this, I'm gonna add the meat. I'm gonna cover this pot with a lid, reduce the heat to low, and then cook it for 2.5 hours. And I will be coming and checking on it from time to time, giving it a mix. But other than that, 2.5 hours, and we'll meet then. Ah, look at this bubbling away. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so 2.5 hours have passed. Now the only thing left to do, the only ingredient left, are the peas, which I'm gonna add now. I'm gonna actually increase the heat to medium-high, add the peas, and then cook for a couple more minutes and try to fish out the bay leaves. That's it. God, I cannot believe it. It looks exactly like Laura's, which is kind of surprising because I thought that the measurements were off, but like the end thing, okay, this is way premature, but this is how Laura's looks like, and this is mine. They look identical. I'm like, I'm so surprised. I really thought that I have way more meat and like carrots specifically as well, but it turns out no, I was wrong. Let's try it. This will be so hot. This smelled and teased me for 2.5 hours like crazy. This smells so good. I'm not really sure when this video will, you know, be uploaded and posted. But my God, if it coincides with autumn, this is perfect. This is perfect even now. Now it's actually summer, but the day was quite rainy and dark, and I almost felt like it's, you know, autumn already. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, the struggles. Okay, I think I can try it already. Okay. Ooh. This is some serious thing. Oh my God. In autumn or like winter, you know, when it's cold, but autumn somehow for me is like the perfect time for this. When it's like rainy and not nice outside, like you don't really want to go, you know, for a nice walk or anything, like it's wet and dirty and dark. This is the food for that. I forgot to mention that the point when I put the peas is the point where you could, you know, taste test and just adjust the seasoning if it needs more salt or pepper. But I don't know, I felt like I did a pretty good job seasoning all the layers, so I don't feel like I need more. Oh my God, this is so good. We have a similar thing, which we call chanaje, but we make them in, how do you call it, earthenware is it? I think that's the name. We put them in individual like cups, holders, and we cook them not on the stove top but in the oven. And they usually have like the top, the lid, and you get your own, you know, this portion. And oh, I used to love when I was a kid. I'm still in love with that dish right now. We top it with some sour cream and something like this, like potatoes, some veggies, like meat, but just in a very, very like special way, served in a special way. Wouldn't you want to get your own, you know, special portion? Okay, I'm quite chatty for this hour. This recipe deserves to be tried by you as well. So if you want, check the description box down below for the recipe. It will be in both American and the metric systems, just so that everyone and anyone could try it out. You can go and watch Laura's video there. The link should be there. And that's it. This plate and me, we have a date. So thank you so much for watching. If you want more beef recipes, the playlist is there, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!